Alright my friends, I want to show you a badass acquisition I got today. I was in Prince supermarket, whatever, and this Old Captain rum is absolutely delicious. But they had package on top, you get a free glass with this bastard. And it says Old Captain, and I'm about to bust it open and make me a Captain and Coke. It's not exactly a Captain Morgan's, but when you're broke in the Philippines, you can't go, you can't, I'm sorry I'm talking too loud. I got a better camera now and the audio is better. I need to stop being so loud. But this Old Captain is absolutely delicious. I got a free glass, and you know what? It fits my price range because I can't afford Captain Morgan's rum anymore. And I got my ladies over here, and tonight I was going to cook the pork. But for some reason they said the pork didn't look good. They went with the chicken. I said that's fine, but you're stripping that chicken off the bone because I'm stir frying the chicken. And I said, you know what? Take them bones. You put them bones over here in that rice cooker with the rice, and it's going to be like delicious chicken and, you know, chicken rice, whatever. So that's what we're doing, folks. Welcome to my cooking show, folks. I'm about to fire up some chicken and vegetables for these Filipinas. It's going to be delicious. Thanks for joining me. Alright, so I got my wife's sisters over here chopping up this chicken because my wife, she's over there chopping up the vegetables. So we're all good. I got Filipinas chopping. We're good. But when we make the rice, put the bones in there with the marrow. It's gonna make a great broth. So basically what she did, she stripped all the chicken off. This is what I'm about to cook in the wok. And then we got the bones going on over here in the rice. Holy shit, it's gonna be a great meal. We got the iPad going on with some Tagalog movies with a little Bluetooth speaker. And we got one more beautiful lady coming over. Her name is Marjoy. She's coming over later. And it's time for me to get down on that wok right there. Boom. That's what happens when you're drunk and you cook. Look at this pile of brown sugar. I was able to resurrect most of the brown sugar right here. God damn, I made a mess down there. Alright folks, so look here. We bought the chicken on the bone. I got a plate of chicken because I told these ladies to give me some pork. For some reason they said the pork didn't look good tonight. That's fine, I trust their judgment. But I said I'm not plucking that shit off the bone and I'm not making chicken wings. So I got some chicken right here. I got some garlic. And I got some onions going on. And all I'm going to do tonight, folks, I'm going to hit it with the Silver Swan soy sauce. And if you're here in the Philippines, this is a very reasonably priced. In other words, it's cheap but delicious. I'm going to hit it with the Silver Swan soy sauce. And this is the oil I'm using tonight. Mitra, whatever, you know, whatever. I'm not a connoisseur when it comes to oil. But that's pretty much all I'm going to hit it with. I got a little salt going in it, but I did not get any pepper because my wife forgot to get the pepper. That's just the way it is, right? So, but the good thing is over here, step back baby, let the camera see them. Right over here in the rice cooker, my friends, all the way from Thailand, I brought my wood spatula. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to cook in a wok, don't bring no plastic to the fight. Don't bring no metal. What I want you to do is to get you a wood spatula like this right here. I'm going to tell you, I could fight with this. I mean, I can cook with this. I can dig a trench with this. You got to get a wooden spatula. Stay away from plastic, which is fucking evil. You don't need metal for a wok. You need a goddamn wood spatula. So I'm going to tell you this. I don't even know where this wood spatula come from. But I'm going to tell you this. I could lose my wok today. If thieves broke into my beach condo right today, they can steal my wok, I will recover. But just don't touch my spatula. If anybody took this wood spatula, I would give you every dollar that I own to drop that motherfucker in Manila Bay with an anchor tied around his neck. That's how important the perfect wood spatula is when you're cooking in a wok. That's just the way it is. And this son of a bitch, the ergonomics, the way it feels in my hand, this wooden spatula has made more delicious meals than you've probably ever had in your life. Because most of the time you don't get great food, you get food. But when this wooden spatula goes to work, you get great food. So without further ado, I got the old Captain Rum. I got this rice cooker right here with the bones. And I think it needs a little more water in it. Baby, a little bit more water in there. So what I'm going to do here, folks, I already fucked up earlier. I dropped goddamn half a kilo of brown sugar in the floor. My bad. I'm going to lose sleep over that shit tonight. But let's go. Here we go. Any of you dudes out there in the West, you don't have any cooking skills, it ain't rocket science, folks. Take some oil, put it down in the wok right there. Alright? Kick that joker right there. And the reason I'm putting it on high, I'm going to be honest with you. Well, it doesn't really matter. Because my wok is so old, it don't give a fuck what the temperature is that I put it on. It's like an old ass wife or an old ass woman. It don't listen. If I put it on hot, it stays hot. And sometimes it goes cold. If I put it halfway. So I'm not trusting this dude's temperature regulator. But what I like to do, like I've said before, I always start out with the meat to make sure that the fucking meat gets cooked. I don't want no raw meat. Listen. And camera lady, if you'll focus right here on my meat right here going on. Man did not invent fire so they could have medium rare steaks. They didn't do it. They didn't invent fire. Not invent, they didn't harness. Harness is the word. They did not harness fire so they could put the meat on there for 2 minutes and say, oh shit, it's bleeding just a little bit less. Let me eat that. No, fuck no. When they harness fire, they put that shit on there and they cook that shit well done. You know why? Because man's been on this earth for about, in our modern form, about 2 million years. If you didn't get the cooking right, you fucking died. There was no doxycycline, there was no Zithromax, there was no shit to help you. So you're not going to convince me that people, humans, for 2 million years cooked this shit, you know, medium rare, rare with the blood, and then fucking died from some bacteria. You're not going to convince me of that. The reason that we're here is because man harnessed fire and they cooked the shit out of the meat and it killed all the pathogens and all the bacteria. And you know what? That's why we're here. That's the way it is. So I'm going to tell you right now, the way I cook, the first thing I do is I plop the meat in there, and I want that meat. Now look, this is what I'm telling you about. I got this bad boy full blast and it's not even boiling. This wok, it's a love-hate relationship, you know. I love it, but I hate it because it don't listen to what the fuck I'm telling it to do. That's the way it is. I am in the market for a new wok, but I will always love this wok right here because I've cooked so many meals in this wok. But folks, I got this thing full blast, and if you have a wok that's on full blast, this should be boiling. It should be so hot right now that I have to turn it down. It's not. So I'm doing the best I can with the equipment that I have. But I am in the market for a new wok. Anybody that wants to donate a wok, my little cooking show on Overstay Road, now I'll give you, just send me an email, go to markblackard.com, my website, the link's down in the description, and I'll tell you where to send me a wok. But listen, I don't want no cheap shit. I want the, listen, I'm going for the best wok that money can buy, and I don't even know what that is, because I've been married to this guy for so long. I don't have any clue as to which wok is the best. Alright? Now, if my camera lady is shaking the camera, it's because I've got a Tagalog movie going on over there, and she's trying to watch the Tagalog movie, but this is work. So, don't blame me, you gotta blame Flo, my sister-in-law, behind the camera. But this is what I do. You know me, I'm gonna get the meat going first, and I'm gonna let that shit cook as long as I think that it needs to, because I want this done. And I'm gonna throw a little soy sauce on there. When you throw any liquid, it's a change of temperature, it slows down the cooking. But this is the deal. I don't want medium rare chicken, I don't want medium rare pork, and I damn sure I don't want anything medium rare. We harness fire to cook shit. And so I'm cooking this right here, and I'm gonna let it cook for a minute. Alright? Let that cook right there. And shit, I'm about to folks, I've had a few. If you're on my channel, you know damn well that if I'm cooking, I've had a few. I had a bunch of beers over at the market, and now I'm drinking rum. This old Captain rum in the Philippines is absolutely delicious, my friends. Shit, that's delicious. So I got the chicken going right here. Baby, give me a big spoon out of there, please. Big spoon. So I'm going to let the chicken cook a little bit more, because when I put the vegetables to this, like I've said in many videos, I don't want to question whether or not the chicken is done. Now look, that's a big spoon of brown sugar, but it's going in there. And the reason being, that brown sugar just adds the flavor. Now look, people in the West, you guys eat too much damn sugar, that's why you're too fat. That's just the way it is, right? You eat too much, plus you eat too much sugar. It's a combination. I'll talk about that later. But if you're trying to make people truly love and enjoy a dish like this, that little level of brown sugar is going to be the difference between them saying, I don't like it, or I love it. You just got to hit it with the brown sugar, alright? Let it cook a little bit more. A little bit more, because I'm not seeing the crisping right now on the chicken. But listen, all you dudes that think you got to take a break or go watch the game, I'm gonna tell you right now, once you start firing up this wok, your attention has to be 100% right here, alright? Or you're gonna fuck it up. That's just the way it is. Alright, so a couple more, maybe one more minute, and then I'm going to throw the vegetables to it. I'm going to tell you right now, just the smell from my soy sauce, my chicken, and my brown sugar, oh my god, I can bring them in right now, folks. I'm bringing anybody in here that loves to eat delicious food, which is obviously everybody. Look at that shit. Alright, I've called it enough. Now I'm going with the garlic and the onions. I'm hitting it. Because I'm confident, not pretty confident. I'm confident right now that my chicken is cooked. And so now it's just mixing in my spices, my flavors, and there's not even enough onions and garlic here that you're gonna like, oh shit, I'm eating onions. No, this is just for flavor. If you see my last cooking videos, I put so much basil and so many pieces of onion in there. You know, you know that you're eating those flavors. But tonight the garlic and the onion is basically just enough to flavor it. That's it. So that's it. We're just gonna keep this going just a little bit. Keep firing it around. Like I said, if you're gonna cook, be dedicated to the cause. Don't throw this shit in the wok and go try to catch the fourth down or whatever. You watch that football shit. When you commit to a wok, you're committed. That's just the way it is. Shit, I got a little on the wall over there, but that's why I put my cooking station over here. That's a concrete wall, so if I have any grease fires or anything, I can wash this down easily. Before, we were trying to cook over there on the table, and I said, you know what, that's not a great idea. Okay, so if you observe this, everything is reducing down, the onions, the garlic, everything is reducing down, and I'm almost out of sauce. I'm almost out of oil. So what's going to happen, if I don't conclude this little cooking session, this shit's going to start sticking. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and kill the power. I'm going to kill the power. I'm going to keep on turning it until the temperature is down. Okay, so the temperature goes down pretty quickly. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a huge secret to my success, is this piece of wood. I don't know what tree you came off of, but I love you, man. Alright? Okay, so I'm going to get this to the point that it's not going to burn, right? It's not going to burn, and I'm just going to flip it like this. And I'm confident that my chicken is done. I'm confident that it's not going to burn. And then what I like to do is just fucking boom, keep the heat in there like that. So this right here is done. I'm still waiting on the rice over here. Take a look at this. We got them bones in there. That rice is going to taste like the best chicken soup you've ever tasted in your life. That is going to be the best chicken stir fry. And the way we're going to eat it, big plate of rice. Put that on top, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. And I'm going to ask these Filipinos afterwards. If they don't like it, I want to hear their honest opinion. If they don't like it, I want to know. Because this is why you should never lie to the cook. If they say, oh yeah, it's a great food, well guess what? The next time I'm going to make the same damn thing. I don't want people to lie to me. If they lie to me, I'm going to make the same piece of shit dish a second time. I want to know the honest truth. Do you like it? Yes. If you do, hey, I'll repeat it. I'll make it again. If you don't like it, I will change it up. That's constructive criticism, and that's honest opinion. Okay? Now, if you just are a negative motherfucker and you just don't like anything I do, you know, whatever. I'm not talking about haters and trolls too much anymore. I've already addressed you motherfuckers. But I do want to know from 3 Filipinas and myself, is this a delicious dish? If it is, I will make it again. If it's not, I will adjust my recipe. I will change my soy sauce. I will change the oil. And I'll make something different until I get it right. And I think that's the best thing to do. So folks, I'm going to let this stuff right here, you know, you can call it. You can let it flavor, you can let it age, you can let it sizzle, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes. We're waiting on our friend Marjoy to come over here to join us for dinner. And we're going to tear it up. So, hey, thanks again for joining us on my cooking show from my little beachfront, well not beachfront, my beach condo in the Philippines. If you're not a subscriber, right there in the bottom right hand section of your screen, it's like a little logo. It's my Overstay road sign. Just click it, click subscribe. Alright? And I don't know, shit, maybe my words will change your life. Who knows? Whatever. I would love to have you a subscriber. Please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. And leave a comment no matter how good or how nasty. Because I gotta tell you, me and my subscribers, we love the trolls and the haters and the nastiness. If you don't like me, leave that shit down in the comments. If you don't think that's not gonna be delicious, then you fucking tell me what you think is, and I will try your recipe, and I'll test it out on a panel of Filipinas, and I'll let you know what they think. Alright folks, thanks for joining me. Alright folks, this is what we got going on here. All right, we got a Filipino movie on the iPad. We got chicken and rice. I got some peppers over there for me right there. But that is the coup de grace, the grand piece de la resistance. We got to eat, my friends. Thanks for joining me. This has turned out to be absolutely delicious. I got some rolls left over from when Flo this morning. She went to the bakery. I put some butter on there. I got peppers with a little salt. My stir-fried chicken. And I got ladies right here tearing it up. My God. God damn, I should be making $1 million a year as the executive chef at the best restaurant in the world, my friends. I gotta eat. See ya.
No way.
In my opinion, I just made the most badass meal any girl could ask for. But I do believe in honesty, and I believe in a truly objective evaluation of my cooking skills. 3 out of 3 Filipinas rated my cooking. I give it three options: either no good, good, or delicious. And I only got the middle grade tonight.
Excuse me.
I only got a good. Nobody rated my cooking delicious. And I gotta take that seriously, because if they were eating at their house, let's just be honest. If they're at their house, they're eating fucking rice with like that much pork or fish to flavor it. That's reality. Welcome to the Philippines. So here, the sustenance was much better, but I still don't want anybody lying to me about what they think the taste is. And so it's just 3 things: no good, good, or delicious. And tonight I only got a good. 3 out of 3 Filipinos only said good. My wife said there was not enough salt. The other 2 ladies wouldn't specify. Folks, I thought it was absolutely goddamn delicious. But here's the thing about me. I've made mention of this before. I only eat 1 time a day. And since I flew over here to the Philippines, I didn't eat last night. So tonight's meal was the first meal I've had in 48 hours. 2 days. It's not a big deal for me, because I'm fucking conditioned to it. That's just the way it is. I eat once a day, 2 times a day. I don't give a shit. Give me a beer and I'll go another day. So I thought it was absolutely delicious, but 3 out of 3 Filipinas, they told me it was only good. I didn't get high marks on this meal. And tomorrow, not tonight, I'm gonna let them relax. They can watch the movie, you know, chill out, whatever. But tomorrow night, I'm gonna ask them seriously what went wrong. My wife said there was not enough salt, but the only ingredients that I used were just a little, oil, a little bit of salt, garlic, onion, soy sauce, brown sugar. And I'm thinking that I didn't add enough salt. I didn't add any pepper. But I don't know. But I'm gonna tell you this. It's what I have to offer. Everybody ate it. In the words of my dead grandmother, I love her, I miss her dearly, Mama Sue. She said, by God, you'll eat it because it'll make shit. That's it. So everybody definitely ate it, but I do strive, like I told you before, I strive to get 110% and then some. So tomorrow night, I will try to improve. I'm looking for an excellent from my 3 Filipino friends here. Well, my wife and her sister and her friend, cousin, whatever. But it just goes back to what I've talked to you about before. You can't please all the people all the time. That's just the way it is. But I do strive for excellence. I do listen to constructive criticism. Tomorrow night I will put some more salt and I will change it up a bit. And eventually, this is what I'm confident in. Eventually, when I change up enough parameters, I will get an excellent from 3 out of 3 Filipinas, because I'm not afraid to fucking admit that I'm wrong, that I didn't do it right. I will take constructive criticism, and you know what? I will use that shit to my advantage. So if you think I didn't do something right on tonight's cooking video, leave me some fucking comments. I'm gonna read them, and I'm gonna try your recipe. I'll keep trying shit until these 3 Filipinas say that shit was delicious. And then, you know what? I've achieved perfection. That's the way it is. Shit. I'm trying to smoke this fucking match because I'm too drunk.